What's going on, everybody? September 12th, 2022. It is currently 80 degrees out and smoky. We've had some wildfires and some storms might be moving in today, so let's hope. It's been a while since we have had rain. Starting to feel like fall out here. Some of the trees are changing color, but it's noticeable, but not terribly, not yet. We actually last week got up to like 106, so very abnormal for this time of year. And we're just gonna do kind of a very late summer, mid-September potted garden update. So we're gonna start over here, and this is kind of just like an overview of how things did this year. Here we got the ponytail palm. This thing did so well. It is kind of unbelievable. It loved the dry heat, loved the full sun, and it grew a massive crown. So it's doing really well. I might leave this out. Maybe not to freezing, even though it could probably take it, but we'll see. Next we got the mission fig, black mission fig. This guy did okay this year, not as well as I was hoping. Grew a bit, lost a few leaves. Grew quite a bit, still looking really nice. Didn't produce fruit, unfortunately, so next year I'm gonna give it more sun and more water and keep it in this same pot, and hopefully we'll get some fruit and fertilize it more. But it's still been growing. Hopefully we'll get some fruit next year, but still a great plant. I know this thing might lose its leaves in the fall, and I'll just let it lose its leaves and maybe leave it out for a bit and then take it in the garage for the winter. That grass is starting to come back to life, even though it looks really bad still. Next we got the Red Delicious. I just noticed this. It might be changing now for the season. But we got some apples on it, and they are ripening. They're turning red. So these should be ready in the next few weeks, maybe. It is apple season and peach season. So we'll probably get some apples off this year, and I'll try them. I'm sure they'll be not the best, but I'm sure they'll be decent enough. So I'm excited to try these. Next we got the needle palm. It's pushed. It's really taken off now. Ever since the heat came, it's pushed out a couple fronds. This is the last one it's opened. Now it's working on this, which is weird because it pushed it out fully, but it's only opened up here, and it's been like this for the past maybe week or so. Hopefully it opens up more. But yeah, this guy's really opening up now, getting these more spread out fronds, and the suckers have been growing too really well. Very happy with how this guy did this year. Love the heat, and I'm looking forward to seeing it this fall and seeing its cold tolerance. Honestly, these 3 cold tolerance, I'll explain what I'm gonna do with these guys in a minute. Also with this apple tree, it's just gonna stay out all year. It's hardied down to zone 5. It's dealt with completely frozen roots in a frozen just 5-gallon pot, way too small for it. Is that 5 gallon? It says 5 gallon. And honestly, this could take anything Boise winter throws at it. I'm not worried about this one bit. Next is the Tracky windmill palm. Pushed out another frond. Opened it up. This thing's magnificent. Just massive fronds, and it's grown so much this year. It's got a beautiful crown. Beautiful, beautiful crown this year. And I think it's grown a couple inches in its trunk too, maybe. Its crown definitely doubled in size, and it looks gorgeous. I'm not going to take these fronds off, even though they're dried out a little bit, because they still have plenty of life in them. I'm going to let them die off completely before I take them off. It's a little too young for a skirt, but maybe as it gets bigger, I'll let it skirt a bit. Next we have the sago palm. Now, last video update, these guys were just coming out. Now they're all the way out, and this thing is massive. It's a massive crown shaft. This thing has grown a ton. It's a big sago palm now, and it's gorgeous. So with these 3, what I was thinking is leaving them out. Maybe, hopefully, they'll get some snow on it. If it gets snow on it, I'll make a video. But it doesn't normally snow till like later December, till like Christmas time or afterwards. And I'll keep these guys out to either from Probably 27, 28 degrees will be the limit I keep it out for. These 3 out. Maybe get some snow and frost on them and see how they look in the winter, and I'll get some videos. I just don't want to keep them out through a deep freeze because I don't want these roots to freeze, because that wouldn't be good for them in a pot. But anyway, these are looking magnificent. All 3 of them full and beautiful. And once it gets below 28 or 27 at night, I'll probably just take them in the garage. But if it snows and these guys get some snow on them this year, I'll make a video. Next, the Pindo palm. It's been pushing out spears. Just opened this one and pushing out this one now. Its growth has really been speeding up, so it's doing really good. Not much to say about it though. I don't know how cold I'll let this take this year. Probably, I don't know. We'll see. 30 degrees maybe. Maybe the same as those guys over there. But I'll keep it over here to where it's like sheltered by the house and the concrete, so it stays warm. If not, I'll probably just take it into the garage once it gets too cold, like the other ones. Down here we got the California fan palm. It's really pushed out a lot of leaves, but one problem with it, as you can see with this and this leaf, squirrels are getting to it. This guy is growing really well and it's super healthy, and it just pushed this new frond, but squirrels are eating it, and it's really upsetting me because they killed this guy right here. They killed this seedling. They chewed it completely down. I don't know if it's gonna come back. Hopefully it does, but if not, it bit the dust. I just hope the same doesn't happen with this. It's grown a lot, and it's my first sprouted palm tree, and I don't want anything to happen to it. Anyway, here's one of the shoots I took off the banana. It's taken off recently. It's a little tilted, but it's taken off recently, and it's pushing pushing leaves every few days. The not to the eucalyptus, not doing too hot. It's losing leaves, a lot of leaves, I just noticed. So we'll see how this guy does. If it dies, it's not the biggest loss in the world. I picked it up for next to nothing. I kind of wanted to try it out, but it's still growing a bunch. Its crown kind of weighed it down, but I might cut some of these off, like this branch off or something, this winter. Maybe this branch too. But anyway, we'll see what happens to this guy. I'm not going to keep this out very cold at all, probably 40 or 30 degrees, and we'll take it inside. And then we'll see what the winter does to it. Or inside. We'll see what happens inside. Also with this guy, I'm not going to let it freeze down. I'm going to take it inside and try to grow it and maybe give it away or keep growing it for next year. And onto this banana. And wow, it is massive. And this is just the shoot. The main trunk is not doing good at all. Look at this. Look how shriveled up this leaf is. Hasn't grown in months, but it's still alive. And I think it's because this guy's sucking all the nutrients out of this guy. This is the main trunk. This is the sucker. It's freaking huge. It's up to the gutter now. This thing's taller than me. This thing's easily close to 7 feet. It's insanity. And yeah, there were 3 suckers, but one of them I put in there. One of them I left. But look how big this guy. Look how big this base is. It's insane. I could stand under this thing, no problem. It's pushing leaves every few days. It's freaking huge. So I don't really know what to do with this. What I might do is let it freeze down in like 32 or 30 degree weather, and then cut all the leaves off, maybe wrap the stalks up in burlap, just so they live, and then maybe just say screw it and plant it somewhere in the spring so this guy could grow back. And then just have it keep growing from here or something. And then maybe move into the garage or something. Like when it freezes down, cut all the leaves off. Maybe wrap up like a couple feet of trunk, and then just move them into the garage for the winter is what I'm thinking. But wow, this thing, I can't get over how massive it is. It's crazy. Look how big that is. It's up to the gutter. That's so crazy. Wow, okay. And also, since the sun's changing directions, it's going behind those trees now. So I might move this guy and rearrange some of these guys just so they get more sun during the day. But yeah, some of these palms I might leave out in freezing weather, if not lower. But nothing too deep of freeze. because I don't want the roots to die, especially on these three. These three are literally my prize plants. They're gorgeous, nice dark green, full trunks on them, excuse me, full crowns on them. Well, this one has a nice full trunk. And yeah, this guy really doesn't matter. I'm just happy I'm getting apples off of it this year. The apples never really made it to harvest, so hopefully these guys will make it to harvest. And it's kind of weighing the tree down a bit. These apples, they're not big. They're not the biggest they could get, but they're pretty decent size for this size of tree. It's only like a almost 6-foot tree. I was trying to get rid of it earlier this year, but I love it so much. I might keep it and just repot it, or I don't know, plant it somewhere. I don't want it to be in this pot anymore. It's been in here for too many years, easily 4 or 5 years, and I need to get it out of this pot, because I know as soon as I do, it's going to take off. So anyway, that's all for today. Let me know what you guys think, and to be honest, I'm super happy with how most of these have grown this year. Happy with at least something fruiting. Happy with especially how this Trachycarpus palm has grown. I don't remember how many fronds I had at the beginning of the year, but I'm gonna count how many it has now. We got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Hold up. 8, maybe 9. I don't even know. So it looks like it's got about 8 fronds on it. I think I had something like 4 or 3 earlier this year in the spring. So it's pushed a lot, and it's grown a lot, and it's so green and beautiful. And same with this guy. This guy pushed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fronds, or 6 little shoots out. This guy's probably only pushed like 3 or something. But anyway, a lot of these have just pushed so many leaves out, and I'm just going on and on. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm actually going on a trip next week. I'll try to get a video of that if I can. I hope to get videos of my trip in the Palmage. Actually, I'm leaving in a few days. I'm leaving on Wednesday, and it's currently Monday right now. I just got home from work, so I hope to get some videos of the Palmage there. Super excited about that. Anyway, thanks for watching.